If you watched the inauguration yesterday and spent any time on social media, you know there was a lot of talk about the former First Lady's outfit. But did you know the designer behind this look is originally from Fairfield County? Last night I talked to Sergio Hudson about his career and designing not only for Michelle Obama, but also for Vice President Kamala Harris.
I guess I should start with her stylist, Meredith Coop. We're really good friends. And she reached out to me and she liked a look from my fall collection, which was pretty much the same look Michelle wore, except for it was a sweater dress instead of a sweater and it didn't have pants. So she was like, can we do this for Michelle? But can we make pants and a sweater instead of a sweater dress? And we dropped the coat to the floor and that's how the look came about. It was that simple.
Now, this is not the first time that you've designed for the former First Lady.
Yes. We just have a good synergy, me and her stylist, and I think Michelle likes the way the clothes fit and it just kind of, works.
What goes into designing for Michelle Obama?
Well, like I said, it's actually kind of easy because they know what they like and they don't reach out to you if they don't like what you do. So she doesn't try to rewrite the whole aesthetic of my brand. She likes what I do. So I just do what I do. It's kind of easy. She's probably the easiest high profile person I've ever worked with.
Okay, so we're going to go from the former First Lady to the current Vice President. Talk to us about how you got hooked up with Kamala Harris's people and what we can expect from her design.
Oh, well, we actually have been working with Madam Vice President back when she was still Senator Harris and just on the campaign trail. We made a few custom suits for her during the campaign, and when they won, of course, they were gracious enough to give us an opportunity to design. So we made a beautiful gown and a beautiful coat.
There are people from Fairfield County who are watching right now. They're absolutely losing their mind because they remember little Sergio from the humble beginnings and where you are today. What do you draw your inspiration from?
I'd say I feel like a broken record when I say this, but to be completely honest, really, honestly and truly, it came from my mother and my sister growing up. If it weren't for them, I know I wouldn't be the person that I am now, and I definitely wouldn't be a designer. My mother is still the most stylish woman I know at 60 years old, and she still wears the highest heels of anybody I know. So, it's the inspiration. My inspiration comes from that. Just growing up, getting dressed with my mom was an event. Like for church on Sunday, she would plan our outfits for weeks sometimes. And it was just what I thought women were all about. And so that's when I became a designer. I thought that's how all women dress. Till you get to the stores and they like, women don't want to dress up like that all the time. I said, well, my mom does. So.
I love that about Sergio. I really do. He's been a friend to the show for a very long time. And coming up in the second half hour of Friends of Five, I'm going to talk to him again more about his collection and how you don't have to be a former First Lady or current Vice President in order to afford one of those luxury pieces.
Oh, it's been so much fun watching his success. I'm sure, we have so many loyal Friends at Five viewers. I'm sure they remember Sergio coming on Friends at Five many times talking about his fashion. And Darce, I remember when we were so excited when Khloe Kardashian wore his jumpsuit and then Instagrammed about it. Do you remember that?
I remember that. And since that time, I'm not saying anything about the Kardashians, but they're pretty low on the list of people that Sergio has designed.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so stay with us.
So happy for him. I can't wait to hear what he says coming up.
All the buzz in the world of fashion yesterday was about a South Carolina native. Now, if you watched the inauguration and the evening events, you saw designs by Fairfield County's Sergio Hudson. But you don't have to be the wife of a former president or even the current vice president to wear his clothes.
Well, I guess Well, of course, there's Beyonce. We've dressed her several times. Queen Latifah, Amal Clooney, Amy Poehler. We recently did Issa Rae for the Emmys. That was a big moment to get an Emmys red carpet. So many. Jennifer Lopez. She's been a great supporter of the brand. Yeah.
Kim Kardashian.
Yes. All the Kardashians. They are very supportive as well. So,
Well, people are going to watch this and they're going to be like, well, Sergio lives in LA now. There is absolutely no way I can afford his brand today. But that is far from the truth.
It's very far from the truth. We actually have our online store up right now. But, we have items all the way from, of course, it is a luxury brand. So you have anything from $195 all the way up into the thousands. So we have things for everybody's budget. And they're investment pieces. So if you buy a Sergio Hudson belt, which you can't buy the exact same belt Michelle wore, but you can buy a black version of it. You can buy a brown version of it. It's my signature belt, so we sell it all the time. And we have a skinny version of it that you can wear with jeans. And, it's just, we actually just released a pajama collection. Yeah. So, and I just released the home collection. So we have pillows, pajamas, it's a wide array of things. So go to SergioHudson.com and support the brand. We're trying to grow this into something that can be a legacy brand so that the next generation of young Black creatives that want to get in design can see, because Sergio did it, I know I can do it. And that's my goal. I've always told you that.
You have always said that. And Sergio, I've always told you how proud we are of you. And I'm telling you, I said to Andrea, as soon as the First Lady walked out and I saw her ensemble, I said, that's Sergio. I didn't even have to wait for anybody else to tell me. I said, I know Sergio Hudson when I see it.
Yes, that was everybody's reaction. It was crazy because I was in the air when she got out the car. Everybody immediately started, because it's the belt, it's the signature belt. Everybody knew what it was. And I actually was in Philadelphia in the airport in the lounge, and I saw her walking down the stairs. I was like, wow.
It never gets old, does it?
It doesn't.
Yeah. Well, Sergio, again, we are so proud of you. Congratulations, wonderful things to come. Of course, we want all of South Carolina to continue to support our favorite son from Fairfield County. Sergio Hudson, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, so that was the interview I had with Sergio yesterday. Andrea, we've said this. He has been a friend to Friends at Five since the beginning of our show, 13, almost 14 years ago. And so to see where, as I mentioned, he had very humble beginnings, but he's always had a huge vision for what he wanted in his life. And he's living out in Los Angeles now. And I can't even find the words to describe how proud I am of what he has accomplished. And this is just the beginning, really, for Sergio.
I feel the same way. His looks are classic, they're beautiful, they're classy, and they're sexy, but a classy way, not revealing any of the things that women like to show. I'm so proud of him. And Darce, he is the same man now that he's dressing the vice president and Beyonce. He is the same man that sat in our chair on Friends at Five. And let me just say, because I looked up the belt earlier, because I'm obsessed with that belt. You can get a skinny version of that classic Sergio belt for $195. Mm-hmm. So I think you and I should both ask for one for Christmas and see if Santa brings it.
Or we can just go in half and then we can share the belt. What do you think?
Halvesies. I love it. That's more realistic than asking our husbands to buy it. Let's do that. Good idea.
Right. You can wear it on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I'll take Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays.